Peace and love. Peace and love. What up? Welcome to Night and Day Metaphysics. All right, we're gonna get into Nature Boy, Eligio Bishop Wives. They went live on Instagram to talk about the appeal process. They still saying it ain't over with. They still going ride with them to the end. And so they go into the whole thing about that. They still talking about his trial was unfair and they was just out to get him and this, that, and the other. So we're gonna get into his wife's live stream. So let's go ahead and get into this. But before we get into this video is sponsored by Night and Day Netmarket.com. If you're looking for a great Ztox detox, make sure you head over to nightanddaynetmarket.com and let's get into this commercial. We'll be right back after this commercial.
Zeolite is one of the most amazing minerals of our age. Millions of people have been using detoxification supplements to remove harmful toxins, pollutants, heavy toxic metals, as well as to balance pH levels, lower the risk of viruses like cold and flu, support the immune system, and improve nutrient absorption. What is zeolite? Zeolite is a volcanic ash that forms over time when ash and lava react with alkalized water, resulting in a compound with a very strong cage-like structure and a negative charge. Zeolite is one of the most fascinating and powerful nature remedies available. Great to detox and balance your body. Health benefits of detoxing. The removal of excess heavy metals can improve overall health. Detoxification helps balance a body's pH levels. This product provides 30 capsules, 1 month supply, ships within 3 days. Purchase now at nightanddaynetmarket.com.
All right, the links to the shop is in the description. If you need a great detox, make sure to head over there and support. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's get into this video. Go ahead and speed this up a little bit.
Any one of these people come in, they'll get continue to proclaim his innocence because we know he's innocent. We were there. And just because we didn't get a fair trial, it doesn't take away the fact that he's still innocent. This is a very painful process for anybody who has had a loved one or anybody who they know have been in jail. And it's especially hard when, they get done wrong and get a life sentence without the possibility of parole. That's a very, very, very hard thing to, I guess, cope with.
Yeah.
But we are fighting. We're not going to stop fighting.
Right.
He's innocent.
Yeah.
And we know that.
Mm-hmm.
Truly, we do. And I know that a lot of people who are watching right now, you guys know that he's innocent too.
Yeah.
A lot of people know that. But we're in this weird time and space where I don't understand how it is that a person who is Black and goes through the same struggles just like you and me, and y'all could be happy about him going to jail or even getting a life sentence without the possibility of parole.
Yeah.
I don't think people are compassionate about that. Like, his rights were really, really violated.
Yeah.
Like, violated to the point of no end. This lady threw the book at him, and it's not fair, and it's not right.
Yeah.
And the thing that hurts me the most is that when we reach out for support, because we thinking that we share the same problems as Black human beings on this planet. Like, a lot of people go through this.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people's families or family members that have been falsely accused.
Yeah.
Black men are the number one who are falsely accused and imprisoned from false allegations and false testimonies.
Yeah.
Okay, and they're the main ones that are put into this prison industrial complex for monetization. They're making money off of him.
Yeah.
But to see people happy about that, I don't think I could ever agree with that or be okay with that. We've been going through so much as a people, and to just see him behind bars, and everybody has watched the case.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody heard the testimony. How do you get asked on the stand, how is it that you guys were positioned? She said, I was sitting on top of his lap with my legs over him. And he said, okay, well, explain the process of how this happened, how this went down. And she said, oh, well, he helped me take my pants off. And I said, what? He helped you? Wait a minute, he helped you take your pants off. There's people right now that don't even have this type of a sentence that has actually done violent things.
Like clear evidence.
Clear out evidence.
Yeah.
Fufu just found a video where somebody got sentenced to only 10 years and they shot somebody unalive.
Yep, in Texas, somebody sent us the article.
This case is nowhere near. I don't understand how you could convict somebody with life without the possibility of parole.
Yeah, that was very, that was personal. That was definitely personal. That wasn't, somebody really seeking justice. That was some personal feelings in that. And I feel like this whole time has been personal feelings from the alleged victim, from the detectives, from the judge, from the prosecutor. Yeah. Chief represents something big. This is bigger than us. Like, because Chief has been so vulnerable on his journey and been vocal and share his world, his life with the world on social media. And he has become very big and known because of the powerful teachings that he teaches. And with him already breaking down the corruption in the system and how it's made to split us apart, and how Black people use the system to, kill each other, to hurt each other. And I feel like he's just being the example of what we all going through. Even if you haven't went through it, it could still happen to you. This is what they can do to us. This is how our own people do us. And this is the process of exposing the system. I feel like this is the process of exposing the corruption. And I feel like people really need to look at that and put their emotions aside. Like, a lot of the throughout this whole time, I've been seeing people saying, I haven't really agreed with certain stuff, or I don't particularly, been a follower, but I know that this is not right.
Yeah.
And I feel like this whole situation is just exposing a lot. And this is just a process of the exposure. We are going to have our victory. This is not the end, and we're going to keep pushing forward.
Yeah, he's coming home.
He is coming home.
I understand that he's been an easy target because he, like you said, he's a online personality. He's been vulnerable online. He puts everything online. And so people who don't have the courage enough to say, here, this is what we're going through as a people. These are the challenges right here, right in real time. Yeah. People don't have the courage. They look down and they scrutinize the process that we're going through healing, and he's been a target for that. And because he has this charisma that everybody's talking about, because he has this energy that is able to captivate or influence a lot of people, what does that say about anybody in this room right now that is good at speaking online?
The issue is with the society is that, okay, yes, Chief has all this whatever charisma or whatever, he's very influential. The problem that the system has with Chief is that he's not using that charisma and that influence to further their system. He's not using that charisma to be a basketball player. He's not using that charisma to jump over hurdles and entertain white America. He's not using that to go chase a piece of paper. Yeah. He's using that to actually lead people into their righteous mind.
Liberate
ourselves.
And that's why he's so dangerous to them.
And that's why they're trying to label him as a cult leader, because he doesn't want any parts of the United States of America's cult. He never said he was a cult leader. No. He just went back into nature and taught about the science about it.
Yeah, that's the crazy thing. A lot of, and especially being on social media, a lot of words get taken out of context. They get misconstrued when it wasn't really said or meant in a certain way that people are taking it. And it's like, it's just crazy. I found an article the other day. One of our supporters had actually found it. They sent it to me that the Georgia Supreme Court, they actually overturned a murder conviction because of social media. Mm-hmm. They swayed the jury using these rap videos that they made to actually get this person convicted. But that's nothing different from what happened in our case. They used social media. And another thing is that they took our words out of context. We didn't get a fair trial. No, they called me a liar. Mm-hmm. When I was like, wait a minute, how am I a liar when I just explained very clearly? They tried to say that about the Chris Rock slap when I had explained that already before I had said that, was that we had already, before those Chris Rock slaps, we had already implemented things to grab the attention of the people. Yeah, that was already in effect. And then when the Chris Rock slap had came out, we implemented that part. We weren't slapping until after that. But that was the part that we weren't able to get fair questioning, a fair trial. We weren't able to get that. The judge, and if I may say so myself, was very rude to us. She was not like that to the other side. Yeah. And we were very, very articulate, and it's just not fair that we were not allowed or even properly prepared or questioned for this. You know what I'm saying? And it's unfortunate. And
somebody said the slap don't need to be explained.
It really doesn't.
Because he wasn't charged with no violence.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. When I went up there to be questioned, I wasn't asked too many questions about that night. And they knew that I was a key witness there. If I tell you that I'm in the room when they walk in.
And I was standing there watching the whole thing, looking in the eyes and crying. I seen the whole thing.
And you explained that really well. But how do you go over that?
And say objection, hearsay. The prosecutor had the nerve to say objection, hearsay.
And more than that, how do you gloss over that fact that we were there. The main reason why we are here is for these certain charges, right? And we're saying we were there, right? These other people who took stand was not there. And the people who was there, y'all didn't make that a focus. Y'all didn't ask them about that night. Y'all didn't ask us, the main witnesses who was there, about that night. Y'all glossed over. Y'all asked us 2 or 3 questions about it, but made it about something else. Y'all made it about what he telling me to wear. He's been in jail for 2 years. How is he gonna tell me what to wear when he don't know what in my closet? He don't know what we got. And so that was the whole thing, was to create this distraction. But we gonna keep on, like, we put together the videos. We gonna keep on with our platform, making sure that everybody knows that we are still here. We are still fighting the process. This process is going to be, it is going to be appealed. He is going to be coming home.
That's right.
Because it was a lot of things that went wrong that should not have happened, especially if you had an interest in justice and finding out what the actual truth is. The truth was right there, and it was not proved beyond the state did not prove beyond a reasonable doubt. They proved some that we had a lot of influence on social media from YouTube and Bigo and Instagram. But what they did not prove was him doing these allegations that they said: rape, false imprisonment. How, Sway? There was a person who actually locked some people in, like, was actually confined for years, like several years, locked up. Bitch, how, when you are in your fucking Uber? And that's the thing, I don't understand. How could these people sleep at night? Like he said at the end, are you happy? Because an innocent black man was just sentenced to life without the possibility of parole. This was not a violent crime. He didn't kill nobody. He didn't hurt nobody. And he was sentenced to that? I don't understand how. And so it's like, there's people that are really, 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 really victims. And then for you, after a sentence like this, to go online and sell a book and sell products, was it always for $1?
And, you know, they talking about Janae. They talk about you know, Naturi's products and all that. Same thing Velvet came online talking about. I don't know why they keep going at that girl products, man. I don't know. But shoot, y'all can support our products, nightanddaynetmarket.com. Let's continue.
Was it always for the clout? I think it probably was, because in her interview that she did with the detectives, that, mind you, we was not able to play because this interview exonerates him. She said, I did an interview on the T. Yeah, that interview got 44,000 views. Bitch, if you are here reporting a crime and something really happened to you, why you caring about the views and how many views? Why you reporting that to the detectives? Yeah, I did an interview with the T and it got 44,000 views. I mean, like, people have to use their brain in this whole situation. Like, use your feelings, your heart. What if this was your family member? What if this was somebody that you know? Do you know that karma works? Like, you might not have to pay for it right now, but later on down the line, your daughter might pay for it. Your son might pay for it. Yeah. It might be, the burden might be so heavy on you that your daughter, your son, and your grandchildren and their grandchildren might have to pay for it. Because he's showing the damn hell is innocent.
Well, I feel like the system can do us like this because of how we treat each other. Because we treat each other like that. So we allow this type of stuff to happen. And if you look at the baby doll experiment, I'm pretty sure everybody know about the baby doll experiment. When they get little kids, 2, 3, 4 years old, dark-skinned children, they put a white baby doll and a black baby doll in front of them and say, which one is the pretty doll? And this black little girl points to that white doll. And they say, which one is the bad doll? And the black little girl points to that black baby doll. And so this is deep. And it's sad that some people are looking at this from the surface, but this is really deep. Like, this is self-hate that's passed on from generations and generations and generations. It's like installed genetically. And that's what Chief set out to do. He set out to try to help the black woman, you know, right. Try to tell her the natural way of living. You know, since a little girl, black women, we got self-hate. He wanted to take the black woman out of a society where there's billboards of white skinny women with blonde hair, black beauty salons with black women with blonde straight hair. He wanted to take the black woman out that society and put her in her natural environment, where she really belongs, to help her tap into who she truly is, into her goddess. Yeah. But people don't understand when
the only thing that nigga was tapping into was that booty. It was all about the sex, man. Come on.
It comes to spirituality and it comes to knowing thyself. It's a beautiful process, but you also going to be knowing the ugly, dark shadow parts of yourself as well. That's also what comes with understanding who you are. And this whole situation is just exposing all of our traumas, all of our darkness, all of the things that we have to work on as a people is just coming up. And it's like, are we going to look at this together as a people, or are we going to keep on perpetuating this?
We're not. I think that we're not. If you see the way that this society is headed, we are more separated as a people than ever.
Yeah, we are.
Chief actually was bringing a community together of people, of like-minded individuals, where you could come and you could think, where you could come and you could start to elevate your mind, where you can come and get out of the normal mundane things of working, and where you could just come and laugh.
These people,
where you could come and just have sex and come and never mind. Let's continue.
didn't have to work. Chief took care of everybody.
No, these people who were there with us, at one time, I remember it was at least 27 people. You didn't have to do nothing. He provided a refuge for people who could come and be themselves. Everybody had a platform. It wasn't like they treated him like as if he's like Jeffrey Dahmer or some Marilyn Manson. Nothing like that ever happened. Like, you have the ability to reach out and talk to anybody that you wanted to. I mean, these people were live all day, 24/7, had their phones with them 24/7, 7 days a week out of the, it was nothing like that. It was just people that was coming to join. And because things got tough, because things wasn't looking so good for them or for us as a family, you guys jump and start to point the finger and the blame on him when everybody is responsible. Everybody was grown adults. Everybody should have been taking responsibility, not picking at him on the day of sentencing. The only person that should have got up there and said something that day, honestly, was Terry, and not even her, because he didn't do it. You see what I'm saying? They just came on and started to slander him one by one by one when he didn't do nothing to these people. He didn't do nothing to y'all. He didn't do nothing to y'all but give y'all a place to come and open your minds, philosophize, talk about astrology, biology, quantum physics, melanin grounding, a place where you can come and be yourself, a place where you can come and socialize with like-minded people, because you in a place where people just generally don't think like you. So we got a bunch of people that think the same, but people not taking responsibility for what they did. Like, you're an adult. How is somebody holding you? How is it? He's not a cult. He's not nobody violent. That cult thing, and we don't even, it's been explained so many times by him. It's been explained so many times by us. We've made it clear, but it seems like that's not enough. I mean, I understand that Chief is a very strong man, but the level of hate that he gets is actually sickening when he's just a loving person. He just wants to see people doing good. And it's like, to just be bashed on after you get a sentence like that, and it wasn't fair. The whole trial wasn't fair. I don't see how people can sleep with themselves. I don't even see how people who are saying these really evil things in here, because it's like, y'all watch these characters and how they move. How do you have a baby with somebody 4 months after this supposedly happened to you, and then you accuse that person of the same thing? But mind you, before that, when she came back to us, many times she accused that person, TKO, of something. She accused, what's that little dude? The little dude she was with accused that person. Before that, she accused York of that. Before that, she accused that person of something.
Yeah. But, this is, I know it looks like the enemy has won. But like I said, it's just trying to show us something. It's trying to teach us something. It's a lesson in this. And it's just a process. Chief is going to be released.
Yeah, the lesson is take your behinds home. Don't y'all got kids? But anyway, let's continue.
Chief is going to be home.
Yeah. You guys don't understand, as much hate as he has is as much love, if not more. So even people who are watching that don't even know us, that saw the injustice.
I see you guys. We're going to let you up in a second.
There are people out here that are just focused on people following the law that seen this. And it's like,
yeah,
that ain't right.
And that's what we need. We need a lawyer who's hard on the law, Like when Chief was like, I'm not being in this courtroom because you got COVID, we need a lawyer like, yeah, no, this is not right. We standing on this. And so we are looking for appeal lawyers. We've been calling a few. We have meetings scheduled. If y'all know any good appeal lawyers, don't hesitate to send them to us, because we're going to call them.
Even if you yourself practice law, like
let us know.
If you're a paralegal or you a lawyer or you know somebody who is a lawyer, like even if you just looking up something online and you like, here's the appeal process, like, we gonna read it.
Yeah, trust me, we are taking notes. We are making networks, and a lot of people have been sending us some really great stuff. And if you in here and you have, I just want to say I'm thankful, because this stuff is really helping us, and we're putting together a whole document of just everything that we need set in stone. And we can't share everything online because we are being under attack.
Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah, they try to set up that GoFundMe. That shut that joint down. As soon as they put it up, they shut that GoFundMe right down. They like, nope, you ain't raising money for this shit. Let's continue.
that we do is being
Everything
under
that we
attack.
do, and that's crazy just to target, like, I mean, the hate is like to another extent level to where they actually is like banking on us to die or
And
some type
separate
shit.
and give up and try to be a part of the lie and a part of this BS. We could never. They obviously are lying. These people are obviously doing very malicious things for an opportunity that's just gonna be for a moment. And it's not about the trend, it's about the end. And you have to endure when you're walking on this path and standing in truth. And you keeping the knowledge. No matter what you do, keep the knowledge. Keep the knowledge of who you are.
Yeah.
Know thyself. When you're going through your trials and tribulations and your obstacles, you walking through the valley of the shadow of death, you have to remember your mission and your purpose.
Yeah.
And stay focused on the prize. Because
Yeah.
it's gonna be a lot of distractions. It's gonna be a lot of waves. And you gotta stay focused on the end goal and the victory.
Yeah, it's gonna beat this.
Yes.
Like,
and we're gonna be reunited and we're gonna be back how we was. It's just the process of it all. And the feelings
the
of
process.
It.
These are the feelings,
Mhm.
the emotions behind it. Like,
Yeah.
he was sentenced to life without the possibility of parole.
That's a very excessive sentence.
For nothing.
That's an excessive sentence. And I feel like that's been the main thing that shocked a lot of people was like murderers don't even get that. People who actually great people and have concrete evidence without reasonable doubt don't even get that. Like that was crazy. That was crazy.
This is just a wake-up call, because like you said, on a bigger scale, like we all are suffering from this. Like we all will be suffering from this, and it's not going to stop. They are going to continue to do us as a people like this and our leaders like this. They are going to continue to do, because it's just like they don't have any consequences for doing it. No, they know black people ain't gonna stick together no way to fight.
Yeah, that's why they do us like this, because we don't stick together.
Yeah, like we have organizations, yes, that's true, but I'm talking about on a global scale. The reason why they are so powerful, or the reason why they are able to do some of the things that they do, because it's still a struggle for these organizations, especially like the NAACP and other civil rights activists. It's still a fight and a battle to get us out of the system once we are getting into it, especially innocent. He's innocent. And so it's just going to be a process, and it's going to be a fight, but it's one worth. It's one that is worth more than anything. So we are definitely going to just keep on with process to his freedom and releasing him, because he does not deserve this at all.
We have to stop doing ourselves like this. We have to stop. And I feel like we are the examples of what it looks like to support, to have our foot down and stay together as a family and as his wives and women. I feel like it's just very important, and somebody got to do it, and we're staying tight because they are trying to, they trying to split us apart,
trying to attack us on all levels.
When this happened and they came and arrested and detained all of us, they didn't ask us questions, but the people who they did ask questions, they said, well, what would you do without him? So it was like this whole thing of just, it's like a psychological experiment that they're doing. And it's like, we're his family. Like, we know him, we love him, we know who he really is. Y'all going off, the detectives was looking, messaging the trolls, emailing the trolls, trying to get information. Like, but something's good going to come out of this. And I see Goddess is asking to come up. Did you still want to come up and say some stuff?
All right, so this one of the supporters came up named Bambi. I guess she one of Nature Boy supporters or whatever. So she came up and joined them on the live. Let's continue. Let's get into it. Man, make sure y'all smash that like button, man, and share this if you can. Make sure y'all head over to 9daynetmarket.com and shop with us, man. Links to the shops is in the description of this video. All right.
I think it keeps on, because I guess
Baba, what's her name?
Every time, it keeps going off and on.
Oh, there you go.
There you
Peace, Goddess.
Peace.
I don't know how to my screen is acting up. Oh, there it go. How y'all doing?
We holding in there.
Yeah.
We have to.
I would hope so. You all been really 10 toes standing, not down, but up.
Yeah.
I personally, all I wanted to say was I kind of was thrown off, because when the judge was basically talking about pro se, it was weird that she asked about pro se during trial when y'all already asked for pro se prior.
Yeah.
So the pro se would have put you all in proper jurisdiction. They basically raped him through his straw man. That's what transpired. They utilized the cult accusation to tie the charges into that. And that's what got him the life sentence. I was saying that the whole time, but because I'm a part of the Moore Science Temple of America, there's certain things that I cannot present to the public. However, you all really do need to seek counsel that are not, I wouldn't say that's under the bar, because they all work together. So that's the thing. It's sad to say it, like everybody, get a lawyer, get a lawyer, get a lawyer. But what people not understanding is these people are accredited by the British Crown, which is still under the United States Corporation. It sounds a little all over the place, but if you do a little research, then things will start making sense. It's not ironic that they have York, Jamal Rashad, and this young man there. Say you don't like his lifestyle and his actions, but to lie on him is something different.
That's true.
He can be extremely sarcastic. I've seen that. He can trigger your traumas with the things he says, so you can start doing your shadow work. I've also seen that. I've seen a little where he get a little, he laughs and he whatever. People get like that. Your truth and falsehood strangely mixed. But to lie and say he took the vagina like that is wild. That's wild.
Yeah.
I knew Nature Boy before he was so-called popular. I'm on Facebook before Instagram, and this is when Nature Boy was in his little one room eating mangoes. His hair wasn't grown out yet. And he was on this shadow journey. This is around the time when Yada Awakening was out. I don't know if y'all remember Yada Awakening. He was also on that cleanly.
We remember.
Remember the journey. Okay. So I'm follow the timestamp. Nature Boy was not recruit. I don't remember him recruit. Look, y'all have to go. Come. He was like, look.
This is where I'm going.
This is my faith. Right now, I'm on a new journey. I'm here. And he was saying he was in Georgia at the time. He wanted to go off grid. That's how that all started. Keep in mind, people kept their cell phones. I was seeing people on their cell phones. I was going back and forth to Jamaica at this time. I fell off when a young lady, Velvet, was carrying on with her antics. And I was like, this thing getting kind of outrageous. And I left it alone. And then when I came back, I heard about these allegations.
Oh, okay.
So I already was putting two and two together because, keep in mind, I already kind of had correspondence with him already, and he already did the birth chart. Y'all seen the information. So these things that they're doing, it was already a plan because of the Costa Rica, the Mexico, the this and the that. Why immigration was able to even do all of that is because of the 14th Amendment citizenship that we are under.
That's true.
Our bodies, our vessel is marked as dead. Even though we are in the living, like we're in living flesh, these people, they have two ways of differentiating you. They differentiate through the public and through the private side. So we are all public. You see those balloons? That's why I don't even know why they did that, but it's the truth. Nonetheless, this is why I kept typing, but it's but so much I could type because you're gonna get overthrown by the haters, these and this and that. There's but so much things I can say. Once again, I'm not gonna go into depth. I don't want no chimney or no smoke with these unnecessary agents. But at the end of the day, this is what it is. They took us from our lifestyle. They took us from our religion. People see this another thing too. The etymology for religion. People not understanding religion is just a practice. They were jeopardizing him through his practices. That's what they really did not like him for.
That's it.
It was the practices and then the lifestyle. And people was also attending. And then it became this whole thing. He was making the jokes about being a cult, but what is a cult? The United States.
He wasn't making a joke about it. He was saying because they had already called him a cult from Canada. Exactly. Like, okay, so they keep on, they gonna keep calling me a cult. So I'm gonna just do some research. What is a cult?
He broke it down.
Sure. They gonna exactly. Tell me this. Let me make it make sense.
Exactly. Now, what they like to do is they like to misconstrue what people say because they are evil. They love doing that. They use these semantics. No matter how clear and keenly people are listening, they still will go and switch and turn and bend like a pretzel and go around the corner to go and play hopscotch to red light, green light, 1, 2, 3. We get it. We get it. Because it can happen to anybody. If you're a ward of the state, it can happen to me, you, she, he. That's what nobody not understanding. They're all celebrating. It's a celebration until
it happened to
exactly.
Oh, it's coming. Because in New York, where we at in New York? Joe Biden is doing a great job. He's doing a great job out here. So let people keep going. Let them keep going. And Atlantis is the place to play games. Georgia is the very place to play games. Y'all keep playing these games in Georgia. Atlantis is not really falling. Y'all gonna keep playing and playing and playing until y'all conjure this energy out there. And then it's gonna be like, oh, they making fun of his God. Okay, we're gonna see which God. Since they're making fun. That's wild crazy.
They
making fun of Allah. They're making fun of Jesus, Buddha, Confucius, Muhammad, whatever it is that you get your instructions from to be in the bounds of righteousness, they don't like that. They don't like that. So y'all cheering, hooray, yay, yay. Y'all don't even know.
They don't know what they do. They don't know what they doing. They can't know what they doing.
Y'all love it, but y'all don't know that there's an answer. Your soul is recording, beloved. They got the supercomputer in Seattle. Guess what? There's an Akashic record. Everything is being recorded. It's being recorded, beloved. Y'all going in like nothing is being seen. Oh, they lying on the stand. And keep in mind, they swore on the basic instruction. They swore on the Bible too.
You see.
You swore on the spell book. The last laugh is gonna be with you. That's what they're not getting.
Yeah.
Them Elohims is no joke. Y'all talk about karma. That's what the Elohims is.
She hype as hell, man. Calm the F down here, man. Calm down. Man.
You see? So no matter how they carry on and try to sway this thing, like everybody is not seeing for themselves, you cannot insult people's intelligence like that. The actual charges that he was allegedly convicted of, there was no evidence, nothing. The girl said she made love. She went back upstairs after they was good with the phone when she was going through the door, and the girls came and they took the phone. They wanted to take my phone, and I went back upstairs, and the Uber was outside, and I put the stuff in the Uber, but then I went back upstairs to talk to Chief, and then he just was. I started crying in his arms. We made love.
Yeah.
This is what the young lady says in the first interview. Then she goes to the T and says something a little bit slightly same, a little bit different. But then the girl starts to talk.
Exactly.
And no, y'all trying to be oblivious to this? That is evil.
That's
wicked.
evil. Like,
that's
you
evil.
have selective hearing to not hear.
Correct. That's why you telling me the ethers is not blue purple. It's not purple blue. You telling me it's oh no, the sky is some crazy color. That's wild. This is what they did to everybody, the whole world that was watching. This is what they did. They really played on everybody's head top.
Yeah.
And then
they did.
The young ladies don't even know that they're being used as a catalyst because they're going to get thrown under the bus too sooner or later. They don't know that let me tell you something. I come from a military background.
Each one of them, because guess what? You think that they were for you, but they got what they wanted right now. They're going to turn against you. And now they come in for you. Because they not caring about none of that.
No. They don't care about none of us, beloved.
Caring about it.
Them detectives don't care about them women. They don't care.
No, they don't.
They don't care.
They got what they wanted. They got a conviction, and now they got to come and get some more.
That's a check for them. That's a check.
They got paid.
The prison wardens check for that bunk. He's a high profile. This is what I'm trying to explain to y'all. So I'm gonna go off the air and we're gonna talk, but I had to let this be known because there's information out here that they hide. This is not stuff that I'm lying or making up. I'm not talking about these crazy Moors that are pretending to be sovereign citizens. I'm talking about real faithful Moors that understand that they are not undesirable as a citizen under America, right? Because this is America. We're not under these people's jurisdiction because they practice evil stuff. We need to be seen as rightful citizens of our nation. We have a nation and we have a society, and that's what they've been hiding all along. But the jig is up because they've been using this straw man, like our first last name, as an instrument. And they've been working us, working us. We can't travel. We can't do nothing. We can't do nothing because you're a ward of the state. You consider yourself a color, but guess what, beloved? You're a part of the colorable law. If they want to George Floyd you or however they want to do Travis, whatever they do, they can.
They gonna do it. They gonna do it.
They can get away with it too.
They gonna do it, and they don't got no shame in their game in doing it. Yep. I'm not
trying to throw people under the bus that claim to be black and the truth. You and all these things. I'm just saying, look into what I'm saying.
It's the truth. It's true. Like, I don't understand. Like, they and then they protect their own, because for them to have the news come out and say somebody affiliated with the case called COVID, why you lying? You know the judge called COVID.
Yeah, what?
And you know that her civil duty was supposed to be above the guidelines. Like, you can't follow no guideline. You're a judge. You sentence people to you handle their fate. You still a public servant, but you're supposed to be above a guideline. How do you have a standard? Say, oh, I'm following God. No, you're supposed to be above. You got COVID. You're supposed to take the days off. I don't care. You trying to say, oh, he's trying to get out of this case. No, he's trying to. This whole court, everybody who was in there was exposed to COVID. COVID don't even leave your body. It won't even leave your body till after a year.
It's not. You know what's the crazy part? People not understanding. When you in lockup, COVID is taken differently from when you out in the public. Y'all not getting that. Every time they go to court, every time they leave their cell, they have to go through an intake process. Sometimes it takes them 14 days. Sometimes it could be longer if they want to be a-holes in there. Y'all not understanding. Like, they're really slaves in there as a ward of the state. Once they put that jumpsuit on you, beloved, it's over. That's why they was rushing to do all that. They was fiending to chop his antennas off. Fiending.
They didn't even get him in there for hours.
They couldn't wait. They couldn't wait.
Long. That was that day they chopped his antennas off. We were sitting there.
They couldn't wait.
It's wicked.
That shit crazy.
He was already guilty before he was proven innocent. That is, and they keep using that saying, and it's not true. They're not even following their own maritime laws. They're not following anything.
No,
they do it
they're not
all the time. And this is why I try to explain to people: if you are a ward of the state, you have to understand and understand who you are as a people, because you have a nationality. You have a nationality, and nationality will always be the order of the day. I am telling y'all. And those that are immigrants, so-called immigrants that are so-called Caribbean affiliates, like I'm talking about those who are Jamaican, Guyanese, Grenadian, and all these things, y'all are also Americans too. They're lying to y'all. The Caribbeans is a part of the Americans. The Americans get it the hardest because this is really Africa. Before the great earthquake, it was Asia. And we right, and we like to say Africa nonetheless. We could call it whatever. We could call it Amexem. We could call it West Amexem. We could call it Al Marak. We can call it Al Maghrib. We can call it, but all of them had A's. It was Antarctica, Asia, Africa, Al Marak. We had a sultan here. We had a whole empire here. This thing is not a joke. They took our rights when we subjected to their terminologies and their brands, which then affected our lifestyle through our mentality. All this, the turbans y'all rock. That's what we support. That's our thing. Turbans is our thing. They took us from that.
And actually made it into a terrorist.
Precisely. But those are people who don't understand jurisdiction nonetheless, because you still got some Muslims that say that they're Muslim. See, they subject themselves to the construct. And this is why people don't want to claim religion anymore. They say that they're spiritual, but what they don't understand that religion and law play both. They all in correlation, and people don't even know that. They don't know that religion is the law. This is why Christianity is so huge. They took what is, listen, boy, this is not no joke. What happened to the young man could happen to anybody. And why I go so hard is because it almost happened to my brother. And he was in the military. That was even worse. His own girlfriend lied on him and said he sodomized her because she wanted to get more money through the cola. Yes, this is what they do. And then you don't even know who's telling the truth when they come and say rape because of things like this.
Exactly. Like
now it's a process of the boy who cried wolf. Why do we gotta go through this, beloved? Life, beloved, life plus 10, beloved. Beloved.
Without.
Yo, you know how much murder is in New York? I know people. Yo, let me tell you something, bro. Them people know exactly who. And you know what too? They know his birth chart. They read. People don't understand that these people are really warlocks. They know you by name, and y'all keep playing with these people. These women keep trying to be the catalyst to hurt these men out here. And y'all don't understand that they're gonna turn around and do the same thing to you. I.e., they don't no longer call women mother anymore. They call you birth and parent. What are you talking about, beloved? They call women womb men. WOMBMEN. Birthing parents? How dare you? So the more the more into your lower self they want you, and these girls just fed right into it. They just fed right into it, and they're gonna work them now. I know they got paid. My mom was NYPD. My aunt Pat, who was in the Air Force, she was in the Air Force. She was a prison warden. That's how come I be texting. So y'all can play all y'all want. These women have a lot of love, even more than they hate. So y'all keep going, because this is not cool. Cause see me, I split justice through the middle. Even me, I'm unbiased to myself. Like I don't even care if I'm wrong. I'm wrong. But that right there was ridiculous. It's no way. You don't have a rape kit. You don't have nothing. The girls' interviews was all over the place.
But you saw how they didn't want to even let that. Like, how do you say, "Oh, we can't let that video"? See, they know what they was doing, because you get the prosecution to play all these videos that sticks and stays on this jury mind, but you don't let nothing come in on the defense side that exonerates him, because that's going to weigh in heavy on them. So all we got is what happened in the court for that little bitty time. They had a whole fucking week. We had 1 day. They had almost a week and a half. Of course, you gonna remember everything that they said, but y'all can't remember when the lawyer started grilling her and she had to excuse herself to go to use the bathroom. Now, that might not sound like nothing to y'all, but we know her. She used to do that all the time when she was here and we was in meetings, and when she got nervous because she was not telling the truth, she used to go to the bathroom.
Yo, I watched the same young ladies come and go, especially the brown skinned young lady. The Cake. I'm gonna call her Cake, because I don't want that young lady is wild, bro. Like, what is your problem? What are you doing? First of all, you done had children and everything with a whole, like, why are you doing that? Why are you doing that, beloved? And then you already blew up your own self. You had yourself on tape stating that the other girl is lying and it was being coerced. So how now you they had to have paid her. They had to, because no way she would have switched off like that. It would have just turned on and off like that.
They paid them all. Rick Ross, that co-expert, he was paid.
Yep.
How you got a convicted a convicted felon? And then on top of that, you don't even have no education. Then on top of that, them people ain't had nothing to do with the night. Then on top of that, your witness said that excuse my language, that she was lying. Okay, she lied, and that was made aware to everybody, the judges and the courts. It was in the emergency bond hearing that our attorney had put on there, so they was well aware of it. Who that girl was? How you a witness for her when you just said flat out she's lying?
These women, the women dangerous, because that's what the system
Yo, God no.
Women
is yo. When I seen the people, them, the A, B, C, D, E, F, G people, when I seen how they thing became legalized, I said it was us. The women did it. The men did not do that. The men was not with none of that A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, P. They was not with none of that. It was the women. Oh, he looked good in his nails. Leave him alone. Oh, and now look, now they have your womb in an incubator and they pretending like you don't even exist. You see? This is what they do.
That's crazy.
They use us as the catalyst, ruin the man, and then turn around and wipe everybody out. You think people don't know? People watching and people do understand. Y'all can catch some, but not all. Y'all can't catch everybody.
Not everybody.
And I don't watch comments, beloved. So if y'all gonna reach out to me and talk with sense, come in the inbox. I don't care about none of the comments because I know exactly what I'm talking about.
Exactly.
These grades didn't come from nowhere, beloved. You feel me? And this is not ego. This is just real talk. This is
and that's
real right now.
Like they feel like everybody who know what they talking about is ego. No, you know what you talk about. That's how it's going to sound. That's why Chief sounded like how he was going, like how he sounded, because he was very confident. He knew what he was talking about. He knew the message he was going to deliver. Same thing. When you're passionate about something, that's how it's going to come out.
He a Taurus though. His alignment is he's
just who he is.
Yeah, like, but he don't, like, honestly speaking, even with those little attributes that he had, whether sarcastic, whatever, he wasn't a horrible person, beloved. Like, I saw y'all on beat. I saw stuff. Like, even a lot of the times, even y'all used to try to fight, he used to be like, yo, chill, please, hold on, please. Like, sometimes he's like, actually, I've seen him get hit.
Come on now. Come on now.
On camera, beloved. I seen him get, I saw him get licks on the camera.
Yeah.
And he had.
Yo, stop the cat. Chick with the wild hair. Stop the cat. That nigga was egging him on to fight, man. Numerous times. I seen a video, like a little bit earlier today of him calling Afro outside to fight Malia. Come on, man. Come on, y'all gotta stop the cat, man. Y'all need to go back and watch all those videos that's on the internet, man. Stop the cat. Stop the Captain Crunch, man.
And he had,
matter of fact, you stop the cat.
The discipline to hold it, because, you know, men, they gotta be like, you know what I mean? But I've seen him get hit by a woman. I've seen him get hit by a woman.
Exactly.
But that's okay.
Yo, beloved, this, y'all, hats off to y'all though, because again, they got gender wars going out here, and y'all are totally different from what's going. Like, they be lying with these little social engineering projects that they do, right? Every now and then they put out these little things and people tap into it. They contract to it. Why? Because they opt into it. You don't got to contract with none of these trends. These stuff is putting us in problems. They don't get it. Like, they're not getting it.
Yeah.
What you do is who you are, is what they have you as. So your lifestyle, if you are Christian based, guess what? You under their jurisdiction. Just know that.
Exactly.
That's it. And if y'all don't understand this by now, the jig is up. Like, we never said Jesus is.
And we can't just be waiting for black people to rise, because that's another shit too. Especially in New York. Black people don't rise. Black people ain't own shit. But getting their ass whipped and going to jail and whatever damn thing.
That's where that nigga in jail. Come on,
you know,
bro.
Muhammad, same thing. He was a revealer. He wasn't the last prophet, beloved. I'm sorry, the jig is up. Yeah, he was the revealer of the keys. He wasn't the last prophet. Let's talk about it. Okay? Because everybody has gifts. That means you would be null and voiding every of the spirit that came after Muhammad. You sound wild crazy. So again, everybody has a gift. You, she, her, me, you, that's there, type in. We all got gifts. And a lot of what even the young man said, Eligio, as much as y'all don't like him, a lot of what he said came true.
It's true.
So when you're grasping for straws, Russian roulette, spin the fucking bottle. You understand what I'm saying? This is nothing. This is over with.
Lie? I'll wait for that answer.
Did he lie?
I'll wait.
When the ears are what let, when the ears are what look, the ears are what hello, I'm waiting. Did he lie? Because clearly we can see exactly what he was talking about.
Yep, it's happening. Yep.
So everybody laughing, everybody joyful.
I'm so glad that I'm not Jesus, because ain't no way in the hell I would have died for your big old funky ass, you motherfucker.
Doors and everybody like, oh, I don't know what to do. Which way did he go? Which way did he go? Which way did he go?
I'm gonna add one person in because she wanted to talk while we all was on. So I'm gonna let one over here.
Islam. You can go ahead, beloved. I can get off too if you want me to. Other people come up. I don't know how much boxes or squares they allow you, but
yeah,
if you need me to get off, I can. But man, I had to let that off because it was crazy.
I'm thankful for that.
Yeah, nah.
Right, so I'm gonna get off y'all piece, love and light, and y'all continue and commence. Like I said, I'll give y'all all the information I can. I'll see who would be able to adhere to y'all because a lot of people are going swaying.
Man, you got your ass up on that live stream to get seen, so you could be seen. Stop the cat. Come on, man.
The media,
yeah,
just looking at it from the outside looking in.
Yeah,
they're not doing that. A lot of people. So again, I'll be on the back end. All right. So later. Peace.
Love myself.
Peace.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Thankful for that, Miss.
We're thankful.
All right, beloved. How you come up ahead?
Let me see.
I think peace.
There's
I think it's like
yeah.
Okay, there you go.
All right,
you figured it out.
All right.
All right.
Damn, that she broke it down.
She broke it down.
She broke it
Like
down. That was
yeah,
Man,
like
she ain't break nothing down. You want to say nothing
because a lot of us are unaware of the details. Like she said, this is Africa right here. They want the people to be brainwashed by the fact that there is treaties that was made with the Aboriginals here, right? But the law is the law, and policies and procedures are not the law. What they're utilizing in their courtrooms are policies and procedures. It has nothing to do with the law. And I've tried to reach out to you ladies several times. I know y'all don't know me off this page, but I'm quite sure y'all will remember the Mother Gaia page. The Mother Gaia page with me when y'all was in. I believe y'all was in Costa Rica. I believe it wasn't. Don't quote me for sure. But it was something happening on this app, and they were real life trying him. And I believe it was when he went to go and see about his daughter when it came to what's the baby mom name?
Yeah, we know her name.
It was around that time, and I was gifting y'all consistently just so that the Mother Gaia name could come across the screen, because Mother Earth is going to protect. She's
oh yeah.
At the end of the day, he is going to be exonerated.
Yes, true. Yes, he is.
Yes, he is.
Look at him, claiming it in the name of Jesus. Look at him.
Excessive punishment is what that was. There's no way in hell that man should be. I don't care what these people are.
I'm so glad that I'm not Jesus, because ain't no way in the hell I would have died for your big old funky ass, you motherfucker.
Many men are out here doing way worse than what that man is doing or what he was doing.
And get away.
Yeah, he was bringing to the people. He was bringing the facts to the people.
Exactly. Exactly.
In order for them to have actually proceeded with the case against him, they have to have jurisdiction, ladies. These people do not have jurisdiction. This is not they're not operating under a country, they're operating under a corporation. Okay? So they don't have jurisdiction over his body.
Oh, here we go, one of these Moor niggas. There they go. They be swearing that Moor shit work. That shit don't be working. Niggas still be going to jail. That shit don't be working. Come on, man. Man, come on.
And we can't just be waiting for black people to rise, because that's another shit too, especially in New York. Black people on the rise. Black people ain't own shit. But getting their ass whipped and going to jail and whatever damn thing.
You guys go to your appeal, you'll have to bring up these facts. And I'm going to put my information in your inbox because I want to talk to you guys about how to read the law.
Okay.
It's so simple.
Yeah, because
that's what
we've been brushing up on as much as we can. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to be as prepared for this process so that we won't be like the last process. We was not, because of, whatever the case may be, the council that we had was not properly instructing us, and we don't know nothing about it. Like, we don't know. So we are putting as much information as we can for this process, because this process we will be prepared. Yes. This process he will be coming home. Yes. Because there was a lot of things that went wrong. A lot.
They're not operating under the law, ladies. They are not operating under the law. They are making up their own rules, their own policies, and their own features. It's not the law. You guys need to read the United States Code. The United States Code is letting you know exactly how they are in violation, how they are committing crimes against us, the people, and how to handle them with Title 18. When y'all get a chance, read Title 15. Go to 15 and start reading it. Start from and read it.
That shit don't be working, man. Y'all Moors crack me up with that shit. I ain't gonna head attack y'all. Let's keep it rocking, man.
Read it over and read it over again.
Okay.
I'm telling you, ladies, you can win this when it goes to the Court of Appeal.
Yeah.
And I'm going to jump in y'all inbox. I'm gonna give y'all my number.
Please.
I can converse with y'all to understand, because this man don't belong where they got him.
No.
He has a big office, and they're trying to take every one of our great leaders that have knowledge of self.
You're missing it.
They expect the people to wake up. They don't want them to wake up. They want them to be asleep. Exactly. They want them to stay docile. They want them to stay subject. When you say I'm a United States citizen, you are saying I am property of the United States Corporation. Yep. Ain't none of us cops. We are the indigenous people that own the land. Exactly. Period.
These niggas coming on there to preach. These niggas just coming on here to preach, man. That shit. Come on, man. Y'all niggas just want to be heard, man.
Ain't nobody got time for that. And you're grasping for straws, Russian roulette, spin the fucking bottle. You understand what I'm saying? This is nothing. This is over with.
And I know it sounds crazy because people like to say they didn't make the laws for us. No, when you read the law, it will tell you exactly who it is to defend. It is to defend the consumer, the natural person obligated or allegedly obligated to pay a debt. When you read what
anyway, man, that she over there still spilling that more shit, man. That shit don't be working, man. Like I said, man, make sure y'all hit that like button, man. We gonna continue.
But a debt is an obligation to perform in any kind of way. Mm-hmm. When you read Title 15, it will tell you that they don't even have the right to tell you that you committed a crime. Yes. Read Title 15, ladies. 15 USC 1692.
They just sit there.
They don't have the right to even say out of their mouth that you committed a crime. That is a crime within itself. You guys can file a quietam. A quietam is meaning that these corporate entities are filing false claims against the United States. Because they're not filing against him, the natural person. They're filing against the straw man. They have to collect from the United States because the United States owns the straw man. Yeah.
That shit don't work still, though. You go get one person that straw man shit work for. Show me, because I haven't seen the shit work yet. So let's continue, man.
Ooh, they messing with her line.
Yeah. We can't. It's fine.
Yo.
I'm gonna leave my information in your inbox.
Okay, yeah. Let's talk. No.
Yeah, you all coming on there all hype. Come on, man. Calm the fuck down.
Right. No.
1692. Read it. Please read it, please. We will not even say crime.
Peace.
Man, shout out to Brother Penn. I gotta hit this joint real quick. They over there talking a whole bunch of nah. Come on, man.
This shit is over. Grow the fuck up. This ain't the gossip channel, nigga. It's over. Debates are over. Niggas flashing money is fucking over. Niggas talking about they're gonna call you out and talk about your shit, it's over. Niggas building your fucking school, it's over. You need to do this shit for yourself, nigga. Niggas riding around in Rolls Royce telling you could get one, it's fucking over. Niggas telling you aliens are gonna come to save you, it's fucking over. You worried about Bobby Emmett's well fucking being, it's over. You worried about what I'm up to, nigga, it's over. Take the fucking information and transform yourself. Or get stuck here, nigger. Fucking nigger. Get stuck here. This is time to grow up. This shit is over. And you're grasping for straws, Russian roulette, spin the fucking bottle. You understand what I'm saying? This is nothing. This is over with.
Peace. I'm thankful. Yes, he will. He will be exonerated. Yes. Thankful.
Yeah. So I mean, that's the process that we are in right now. So we're gonna this is what we're going to be doing. Like, this is what we're going to be consuming ourselves with, learning and studying and everything. So if you want to connect with us, look, do it. Now is the time.
Yes.
So we're here. We're going to be here. Yeah. And he's going to be free. He's going to be innocent. Because like I said, you guys think that he has a lot of hate. Yes, but we have a lot of love. He has a lot of light support that follows him as well. Mm-hmm. A very heavy shielding of protection.
Yes.
So we're going to continue to be on here and continue to show you guys, he's innocent. Because this is not the end. It's not nowhere near the end. Mm-mm. No. Mm-mm.
I'm thankful for the two goddesses who came up here and was the straw man and the living and how we consider dead and the debts. We need to look into all this because this is how they look at the world and society and how they look at people. Yeah. People just get up and go to work and not even knowing what exactly going to work even means. So, yeah, I think probably, but yeah, we need to look at the stuff.
Peace.
Yo, I don't know if y'all know this. Eligio was blessed to have y'all, seriously. I don't know if y'all ever heard this before, but he's definitely blessed to have y'all. And even throughout this whole time, he's showing how much y'all really genuinely care. I think a lot of y'all gotta understand the fact that even if y'all don't like nature boys, the haters out there, look past that. Even though y'all may think that y'all doing something actually positive, but you're actually doing something. You're doing damage.
It's crazy.
Eligio, y'all actually doing damage. Y'all have lowered the burden of proof when it comes down to proving somebody beyond reasonable doubt.
Beyond
2024, watching Eligio's case in every aspect was a flagrant violator, from the police, start off with the warrant and everything else from top to finish. I have never in my life seen somebody write flagrant violator like that, y'all, with no proof.
No evidence.
no proof. None. Zero say.
Y'all just like almost 20 years, 18, whatever the hell it is, when they said, Abraham Lincoln said the slaves is free, but we all know that slaves weren't free, although we don't see no whips and chains. You know what I'm saying? They continue on systematically through laws and policies. Y'all all understand that, right? Systematically through laws and policies. Slavery never ended.
More, another more, nigga.
Stuff like that. Continue to lock us all up. When it comes
Another more, nigga, man. That's you know what I mean? Another more, nigga. God hit him.
And we can't just be waiting for black people to rise, because that's another shit too, especially in New York. Black people on the rise. Black people ain't on shit, but getting their ass whipped and going to jail and whatever damn thing.
comes down to it, it's like I'm watching a modern day lynching in 2024.
That's exactly
what you're watching.
That's what
That's
this is.
exactly what you're watching.
That's what it is.
I know a lot of y'all is broken by hurt and everything else, but y'all don't make no sense. Y'all make no sense at all. Like, it's sad to the point where, like you said, it's even when Nature Boy said what he said at the end, that I love you, just powerful.
He said, I forgive you.
I don't know people with that. It's like some of y'all take it for like 9 minutes long.
This nigga long with it.
Like George Floyd, because the stuff he did before.
Another preaching nigga. Another more preaching nigga, man. Come on, man. Look at this egghead ass nigga, bad football head, helmet ass nigga, man. Nigga messed up, bro. Oh, man. Man, make sure y'all hit that like button, man. Appreciate y'all for watching the playback. You know what I mean? Share this if you can. You know what I mean? And continue to support, man. We got the shop, of course. You can head over to nightanddayNetmarket.com. You get the Z-Tox. Make sure you get your Z-Tox detox. You definitely want to get that 5-star product. You can read all the reviews, like over 20-some reviews on here on how it's helping people. What else? That's the soaps and body oils is popping. See that? Different soaps and body oils. These are all natural soaps and body oils. You know what I'm saying? It's nightanddayNetmarket.com. All right.